known you two were in cahoots the first moment you set foot in this place. You caused nothing but trouble.
Cure is innocent. It's a setup.
After you put this whole bunker at risk, you expect me to believe that?
Hey.
Oh, well, looky here. Man of the hour, Chuck Greene. Should have listened to my gut and kicked you out when you got here.
Sullivan, I had nothing to do with this.
I saw it on the TV. Saw you, buddy. Explain how that little trick works.
Wasn't me on the tape. It was someone in my show outfit. But look, I don't care whether you believe me or not. I've got 3 days till the military gets here to prove that I'm innocent. I'll hand myself over if we haven't gotten any proof by then. I'm just asking for a fair shot.
Ahem. You could have told me that the front door was locked.
Hey, you're that TV lady. I'll make you a deal. You keep rounding folks up, you can keep coming and going. You die out there, and we'll have to leave it to the devil to sort you out. But ain't no one gonna cover your ass when the military arrives. You pull anything, and I'll do whatever I have to do.
What was that all about?
He watches too much TV.
Tell me you found something.
We went to Central Security, but somebody got there before us. Everything was smashed. All the tapes were gone. Hey, no footage of my daughter.
Stacy, I'm Rebecca Chang, Channel 6 Action News. I'm here to help.
Oh, you'll forgive me if I don't think it's very helpful that you accused my organization of a crime we didn't commit.
Look, I don't know what's going on here, but clearly things are not as they seem. I put out the information I had at the time.
Remember, you can have all the exclusives you want if you help us figure out what's going on here.
Works for me, whether you're innocent or guilty. I just want the truth.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But okay, we'll work together. I'll keep an eye on these monitors.
And I'm going back out there to see what I can find out.
I'll let you know if I see anything.
Rights for the undead. I appreciate you're in a bind, pal, but you keep your nose clean around here. I know there's evidence out there. Somebody knows something. I have to find it too. Yeah, I just really don't get the whole, like, the whole cure thing. Like, I can see them, like, protesting the show because, like, you know, it's a pay-per-view where you're pretty much using zombies as, like, targets and, like, livestock for you to kill. But, like, other than that, like, what is there to really, like, save about them? Alright, I'll go grab the Dungeons and Dragons nerds first. And then we'll go save, the luscious lady. I can see them protesting for people that got bit, but not the zombies themselves. Yeah, that too. You know, like... essentially, like, I guess people that, like, protest for, like, healthcare and stuff. But, like, vice versa, Cure protesting for maybe, like, free or, like, better affordable, like, Zombrex. I will say, as good as the Dead Rising games are to play, the stories have never really made a lot of sense. Because pretty much, like, the whole story in this game is more or less just kind of like, well, we need to get more people infected, so that's more people that are buying our, like, our products. I haven't gotten any chromosomes throughout this entire stream. That seems like a pretty common issue I have sometimes with, when I'm in, like, people's, chats and stuff. Like, sometimes I'll be a Mason stream and I'll just completely just get nothing for, like, channel points and stuff. And same with bits, back when they used to do, you used to be able to watch ads for bits. Alright, come on, you nerds. You say you want to be near women. Now I gotta go save one.
Let's go! Still there? Stick to me. This way. Move it. Stick close.
None of the boss fights have showed up yet. I wonder if maybe the boss fights show up at random times. Because I feel like last time at this point in the game, she was telling me about the dude in the bathroom.
Hurry up. Keep close. Follow me.
Alright, squad, let's roll out. Oh shit, I guess I left someone behind. I still think Chromosomes is probably like one of the greatest names I came up with for channel points.
Going.
I feel like some people might not like it. They might see it as like offensive, but I don't really care.
Stick with me.
I was like trying so hard to like wrap my brain around like, man, what can I make my channel points called? I don't want to name it something like stupid like fucking Kodak tokens or something, or like Kodak coins spelt with like 2 Ks or something.
Great, thanks.
Hell yeah, level 20. Let's see, TK's twin co-hostess of Terror's Reality. Sexy doesn't even begin to describe these sisters. Okay, cool, so we'll keep the, it'll keep the shit from your last game, too. Tyrone, host and producer for the controversial pay-per-view television game show Terror's Reality. Chuck's competition on Terror's Reality, an obsessed former fan now determined to beat Chuck at the ultimate death match. Passionate and outspoken head of the zombie rights group Cure, Citizens for Undead Rights and Equality. Heroic father-in-law, seen during the Fortune City outbreak. Kindly old lady. The pants wearer, trying to enjoy retirement. Can name every comic book hero and their powers. Unlucky with love. Always rolls 20s. Dedicated husband. Numbers genius. Disgruntled employee. Dressed to party below in morals. A tough and determined party animal. Showgirl with a love for drinking, found in the security room. Chuck's spirited daughter infected with the zombie virus. She needs Zombrex every 24 hours. I'm surprised that they just call it zombie virus and that there's not, like, some sort of name or something for it. A feisty grandmother. Well-meaning son. The first and only reserve man to make it to the official government shelter alive. Ambiguous, beautiful, Asian-American news reporter determined to get her big story. Honest at hearts. Ambivalent TIR contestants. Came to Fortune City for the vacation of a lifetime. A respected pharmacist with an addiction to nasal spray. Yeah, some of those bios are just kind of goofy. A fire spitter. A tiki torch and a ball gun. Barn burner. Arena dressing room. Okay, so that's the redneck couple. Yeah, Frank's not in the main game. He's only in, he's only in off the record. Let's actually go do the boss fight first. Actually, which one's closer? Alright, so that one's in the arena. The arena's over this way. Or, shit, where is it? Oh, it's actually down here. So arena's right there. And that's the boss fight. So yeah, I think I'm gonna want to do the boss fight first. and then go get those other two, because I don't want to bring survivors with me to a boss fight, since that went very wrong last time. Oh shit, my skateboard's almost donezo. Let's make another mixed drink, though. Alright, so we got wine. What about wine and vodka? Okay, that is a random drink. I don't want that. That's gonna be very bad for us. Even though it'll give me full health, I don't feel like puking for that entire boss fight. So let's do wine, I guess. And wine will give us quick step. That's good to know, actually. Yep, it's the Shaggy boss fight.
All right.
Okay, so that's not a weapon that I can wear. That's for the zombies.
Yeah, smooth.
Zombies, can you fuck off, please? Trying to get my groove on. Oh, that's the first time I've actually got a drop out of the small briefcases so far. Oh, Bowie knife and the aesthetic gloves there, so I can make the like Wolverine things. Meth head Shagster. Like, zoinks, dude.
Well, all right.
Apparently I don't have the knife gloves yet. I'm about to Mace Windu this man's ass.
Hey, buddy. You okay?
Chuck Greene. Wow.
Chuck, you should probably just assume that anyone covered in blood is not
Thank
okay
you
at this point,
for
honestly.
showing me the way. Now, my life has meaning again. At first, I didn't understand what the two of you were up to.
What are you talking about?
Letting the zombies free.
Cured
first, it was horrible. The zombies, the zombies we've been trying to save. Killing people. Eating people. But then, I saw how brilliant the plan is. It's the best way to end the oppression. It's so radical. It's beautiful, man.
Please, help me.
So I'm helping now. I'm a soldier for the cause, man.
No! This is not the way to help anyone.
Oh, I see. You're losing the courage to finish what you started. Well, I have the guts, and I'm taking this thing all the way.
I feel like this guy would be a pretty decent, like, Legion skin. I'm pushing too fast.
By any means necessary. You can't stop me now.
I was gonna say, buddy, I can see you hiding in there.
No more boundaries. I'm gonna turn you too.
You know this guy's a hypocrite, though. He's like, you have the right idea, Mr. Chuck, turning everyone into zombies. And yeah, I'll bitch and moan when I get turned into a zombie.
You've abandoned the cause.
Oh, I'm sure it's possible. I'm definitely not good enough to do it, though. I mean, if there's guys that are good enough to, like, beat all the Dark Souls and, like, all the Souls bosses without getting hit, there's definitely gotta be someone who can do this without, like, taking a single, like, damage bar.
No.
I'll save you.
Sweet.
So something that's pretty interesting was, I was watching, like, the difference between the boss fights between Chuck and Frank. And I guess, and off the record, fucking Shaggy here actually kills this girl. So, like, you can't save her as Frank. I might have to get those guys. Yeah, I might have to get those guys in a bit. Oh, I don't want to get rid of that. Alright, well, I guess she's not gonna squat in the cart.
Keep moving.
Yes, Frank does have, Frank does have a couple of unique bosses.
This way.
So instead of Leon, the green guy that like hates Chuck for whatever reason, Frank will have to fight Chuck instead. And then I think Frank also has he has an extra boss fight against a clown that's supposed to be like Adam's brother or something. And then I think the only other bosses that's changed is the final boss. So like instead of Chuck fighting Sullivan, Frank fights Stacy.
Let's go. This way.
Yeah, the clown one's pretty funny.
Come on.
Come on.
Stick close. Excellent.
Yeah, I feel like the first Dead Rising game is like the only one that's actually scary. I feel like a lot of the other boss fights throughout like the later entries in the series have kind of just been more comedically like just comedic bosses.
You're the best.
I mean, it's not to say that a lot of the Dead Rising bosses aren't supposed to be goofy either. Like obviously Adam is kind of a goofy boss. But like they also had more serious bosses too, like the Vietnam guy. I mean, they had the fights with like Carlito and stuff. You were supposed to take those like kind of semi-seriously. I'd rather have like a health item that's not going to give me alcohol poisoning. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
Would you like to hear a story? I'm so happy to see you. I can't take it. Would you like to hear a story?
She just fell asleep. I'm just a little worried about her. The stress of all this, along with that horrible medicine. It's a lot for a little girl.
When this is all over, I'm gonna do everything I can to make this up to her. Hey, what was that?
I don't know. It looks like something's going on at the entrance to this maintenance tunnel. Can't quite tell for sure, but it looks like someone is moving equipment or something. It looks pretty organized.
It's a lead. The only one we've got. It could be whoever's doing this to us.
Listen. It's none of my business. But
What?
nothing. Just be careful, okay? For her sake.
Oh, is it actually a new voice actor? I thought it was just the same dude in almost every game. So, like, I'm kind of curious how old Chuck is supposed to be in this game. Because they talk about how Leon is, like, a former fan of Chuck. And, like, it obviously seems that, like, Stacy has feelings for Chuck as well. Or, I don't know, maybe Chuck just, like, is just a big goofball. But, like, I don't think they ever specify how old Chuck actually is in this game. I just kind of assumed he's, like late 20s or, like, early 30s. Alright, now let's go save some rednecks. I'll probably actually just drop the OJ. You know, maybe I'll get rid of the baseball bat. I can make these fucking things at any time. I'll just use the, my bladed knuckles. Yeah, I'm basically just like Freddy Krueger. Where's Baby? Huh? Okay, you're leaving right now. Alright, I love you. Once bitten? Oh, I'm gonna have to get Zombrex for that guy. Alright, hold on a second. So these guys are in the arena. The once bitten dude is up there. So maybe once I save these two, I'll go to the Yukicon Casino to fight Ted and Snowflake, and then grab the Zombrex from that area. That way I don't have to buy Zombrex from one of the vendors. So I can be a cheap ass and save my money for, like, one of the car keys so I can, travel around the map better. Okay, so this weapon does not have an alternative attack. Hold on, I'm gonna pick something real quick. Might have to close out of Twitch altogether, because my stream on my chat is extremely delayed. Alright, well I just Every time I reopen it, the stream is still just like really far behind. I don't know, I guess maybe it's just my phone being weird. If you're still in chat, Jared, have you noticed any, like, lagging or, weird things going on with the stream? Or is it just, like, strictly my end or something?